All right, let's do this. Hello, everybody. My name is Michael, for those who have never been to my channel before. And if you have been to my channel before, hey, good to see you again. Welcome back. Today's video, it's a brand new year, 2024. We love that. And this year, I really wanted to make it like a good year. I wanted it to be productive. I wanted to grow a lot. And I just wanted to make it a successful year. I feel like the past couple years for me have just been like bleh years, you know? So I wanted 2024 to be impactful. So right at the beginning of the new year, I bought myself a whiteboard. I'm not letting you read that. And pretty much I've been writing all of kind of like my goals down on this whiteboard, and I'm putting this up on my fridge. So I literally have to look at them every single day. There is a physical copy right in front of me that I see every day. And I've read some study that says if you write down your goals, you're like whatever percentage more likely that you're gonna actually achieve them. So I thought it would be a good practice, and I wanted to share 5 of my goals for this year with you, just to kind of give you some inspiration. And again, I like having like this just general reminder in front of me every day. It makes me kind of accountable for working toward these things, and I thought it would be helpful. So with that, I'm gonna share 5 things that are on my 2024 New Year's resolutions. Okay, number 1, which I really like this one. Do something that will make you proud of yourself every day. And it can just be like a tiny little insignificant thing, but as long as it makes you proud of like yourself, then that's all that matters. So for example, like literally my little thing I was proud of doing was I installed a doorknob all by myself. Like I've never done that before, and I just like watched a YouTube on it and I just installed a doorknob. See, something as simple as that. Or it can be like meeting up with your friends and like getting out of your house and like actually socializing with people. That's a good one I've had in the past. Reading a book, cooking something that you don't normally cook, going to the gym. Again, it can be anything, but just really taking note at the end of every day of something that you're proud of accomplishing for that day is really impactful, and it just makes you feel good about yourself. Yeah, so like the other day, here's another example. I like set up a doctor's appointment, like something that I had been putting off and off and off and off, and I finally just bit the bullet and I did it. So like it can be little insignificant things like that, but as long as you're doing something every day that you're proud of, I think that'll take you really far in this new year. Okay, number 2. At the end of every day, you should take like 5 minutes and just think about the good things that happened during the day. So I think this like reflection time is so important, just to like appreciate your life and appreciate like the good things that have happened in your day. Just like practicing gratitude, essentially. Like it's so nice. Like, oh, I had a nice call with my mother today. Oh, I was productive at work. Just like taking a hot second at the end of your busy day to just reflect, again, and just practice gratitude is so important. And it just like makes you feel happy, and it makes you, you know, just generally a happier person. So I would recommend that. Okay, so this one's more of like almost like a mantra that I guess it's not really a resolution, but I'm including it anyway. This is a mantra that I have written down that I always need to like remember, because I always forget it. So I thought it'd be good to write it down, so I have to like remember it every time I see it. Your life is not meant to be lived backwards. So like, I think I've struggled in the past of like really just focusing on my past, like only, you know, thinking of the past and all the good things and bad things that have happened in my past. And I really haven't been forward thinking. I haven't thought about my future, and I haven't like let go of all those things that happened in the past. You can't change them, and really started focusing my time and my energy on the future. it's been really hard. Like, I don't know, just like letting go of things that are significant or not significant in my past life, and just, again, changing my mindset and looking forward. It's just something I have to keep remembering every day, that like, you can't change the past, so there's no point dwelling on it. Think of forward things. So that includes like, you know, past relationships, let them go, date other people, date new people. It'll be good for you. You know, experiences, just generally keeping that in the back of my mind is so important. And then it kind of goes along with this one, another mantra, not really a resolution, but I like it. You're exactly where you ought to be is the mantra. I like this quote. I feel like nowadays it's all about like keeping up with the Joneses, and you're always comparing your life to somebody else. I'm like, oh, I don't have this. I don't make as much money as this person. I'm single. They're in a happy married relationship. They have kids. Like, it's all about comparing your life to others, but like stopping that and just being like, you're exactly where you ought to be in life. Just having that mindset is so refreshing, and it's just reassuring, and it just makes you feel good. Like, just because somebody else has something that you don't, doesn't mean like you won't get it in the future. You know, I think just appreciating where you are in life is so important, and I would encourage all of you to do that as well. And then another like resolution for me is just to keep my head up. And this is like literally in real life and kind of metaphorically. So like in real life, I like have this tendency, everybody does this, even in like public spaces, everyone has their head down, you got your earplugs in, and you're just like staring at your phone in public spaces. I do that, you know, taking public transit. I do that when I'm going for a walk. I do that at the grocery store. You're always just like looking down at your phone, and there's no like social interaction with anybody around you. I'm really trying to be cognizant of not doing that in 2024, and just like starting conversations with people who I don't know, and just like really being present in a moment. So like really, you know, interacting with people, listening to all the sounds and everything going on, and just being fully present and not distracted by a phone, and like, you know, looking down and just not having that connection, or trying to make a connection with anybody. That's something I really want to focus on. So that's literally in real life. And then metaphorically, just generally, standing up straight, your shoulders back, and just like going into life with that confidence and like that, you know, that like positivity, I think is so important. I think the past couple years have been really hard for me. And I've been kind of doom and gloom and sad, and just like, I don't know, I've just been really sad. So metaphorically thinking like, keep my head up, you got a good life, you're doing good. It's just like a nice little mental reminder to kind of always appreciate where you are, and just, yeah, keep your head up. Things are always getting better for you. Those are kind of my 5 main tips. I do have some other ones on this board, like saving up for a vacation. I haven't really done, you know, an international trip in a long time. So that's on my list. Yeah, and just kind of taking care of myself, going to the gym, eating healthier, socializing, cutting back on drinking. Those are also kind of some of my resolutions as well. But I wanted to share those top 5 with you, and I encourage you to practice them in your own life. I don't think there's any negatives to them. Just give it a try. Give it 1 month, and then they'll kind of be built into your routine. And again, I think they will impact you throughout 2024. So I hope that's helpful. Then thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my stuff. A goal for 2024 for me is to hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, you like this video, you comment, do all the things. I think it really kind of helps me out. And yeah, I like interacting with you all. So thank you. And I guess I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye.